following demonstration, FITA will provide an insight into best practice installation techniques taught on training courses using a wide range of products kindly supplied by our sponsors.
Just to put two pieces of vinyl together with a bit of double-sided tape or some adhesive underneath isn't sufficient. Lateral tension means that vinyl is actually going to open up on that joint. British Standards recommends that all joints are sealed up, and the best way to join a vinyl is actually to cold weld the joint. So I've got the joint running through there. I've already pre-cut the joint. And so what I need to do now is just secure it into position. This is going to keep the two pieces on the same level, allowing me to get the cold weld liquid in there. This is only really a temporary fix. So as with all pattern products, make sure you've got the pattern lined up. The products we use is Werner Muller's Type A. You've got the Type A, the Type C and the Type T. But the Type A is for your joins. Comes with a special masking tape. The adhesive on the tape is less affected by the liquid out of or the solvents out of the cold weld than a standard masking tape. And so what I do, I put it directly over the top of the joint. Make sure you've got good contact with your tape, especially if you're running down the grout line, as the grout line is sometimes slightly lower than the printed pattern. Now, cold weld is designed for all vinyl floor coverings, whether it's domestic vinyl or safety floors. So once I've got the tape on and run through with a concave blade. Should be hardly any resistance with this, as I'm only cutting through paper. I'm just going to run up with my thumbnail, making sure that that's fully adhered. As I'm running through with a knife, it slightly puckers the tape backwards, and I don't want any cold weld liquid getting underneath. If it gets on the surface of the vinyl itself, it will actually start to eat through the wear layer. So the Type A liquid, we've actually got a needle on the end. That needle basically goes into the joint and it opens your joint up. And the liquid dribbles around this needle and falls into the joint itself. As with all joints, if I rush through this, I'm not going to get enough liquid into the vinyl. And if I go too slow, then the liquid's got a tendency to come off the tape itself. Once you've got the cold weld actually into the joint itself, you want to get the tape off as quick as you possibly can, but at the moment it's far too liquidy. If I pull it off, it's going to go everywhere. We need it to basically congeal on the surface. Now, all depending on atmospheric conditions, it could be 10 minutes, it could be 20 minutes. Keep an eye on it. It is solvent based, so again, well ventilated areas, warn the customer, open windows, and any pets out of the area. Now it's congealed, it means it's not going to run off the tape as I take the tape off the surface. Just get the tape started and then pull it back, and then pull it away from each other. So that's now sealed that joint. It does take about 12 hours to cure properly, but it's best off leaving it about sort of 24 hours before the customer comes in to give it any wet cleaning. Once that's sealed, that will be as strong as the vinyl itself. So this has been done probably about sort of 20 minutes, half an hour at the moment. See that even if I just give it a slight pull sideways, that it's actually starting to fuse together.
For more information on this video or to book on a FITA course, all the links are in the bio.